online tech review, and today I'm super excited because we're going to be doing an unboxing of a very special camera. This just got delivered by B&H today, and we're talking about no other than Canon EOS 1DX Mark II. So without further ado, let's start the unboxing so we can tell you more about this camera. Now, we did get the camera itself. I also got a SanDisk compact flash card, and we also got a Lexar compact flash card reader. So obviously we're going to tell you more about the card reader and the card itself, but let's start with the camera first. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is a massive box because this is a massive camera, and let's see how Canon packs it inside. Give me a second. Alrighty, so first thing looks like that you see is you can see the manuals that come with the camera. There's a ton of manuals, super thick. Alright, so I'm going to put them on the side. Some warranty documents, some warranty paperwork. You're going to have some CDs. Here's additional documentation. Here's where you can go and register your camera on Canon website. And let's see how this camera is packed now. So I'm going to remove them just a little bit. Additional wrapping. Alright, so it looks like you have a strap, Canon strap. The Canon, instead of white, is actually in gold right now. Gold color strap. We can open this up later. And right here, looks like we have the eyepiece. Alright. It seems like a plastic kit, but this is the softer side. Here where you actually go and put it close to your face. This right here. There you go. Alright. This looks like it's a camera itself. I'm gonna wait on this on the body. Let's see what else we have in here. Alrighty. Here's a charger. This is a massive charger. And what I'm excited about this charger is that it actually charges two batteries at the same time. So you can actually charge two batteries, but it is massive, so please keep that in mind, you know, as you want to travel with it. Here's a charger right here. This is the battery itself, which mounts on the bottom of the camera and also adds as a grip, as additional grip. Let's look at this guy. Here's the camera itself. I mean the battery itself that goes on the bottom of the camera. This is where you lift this notch right here and then you twist it as you're about to mount it on the camera. I'm going to put this on the side right here. Here are your cables, USB cable, and obviously the cable so you can plug your charger to the wall. Let's put these on the side, and I'm going to remove the box right here, and let's start with the camera itself. So, alright, it looks like it's tightly packed in here. I'm going to remove these boxes on the side, get them out of the way, and wow, look at this body. And here you go, moment of truth. Alright, so I'm going to let you guys now see, turn it slowly so you can see all sides. Look at that. Here's the back. Obviously this is where we're going to mount the eyepiece later on. And here's all sides on this camera. Here's how it looks on the top. And let's look at the front again. Let's start putting this camera together. Let's add the battery and the eyepiece, and then we can talk more details about the specs. So first thing first, let's add the eyepiece, which is going to be this guy right here. And if you literally just goes, you pinch it on the side, okay, and it just slides. There you go. So we got the eyepiece on, and now let's add the battery. Here's the battery that it gets shipped with the camera, a massive battery which should last you all day. You're going to need to remove this plastic piece. And before we do anything, see on the side right here, this is the other side. This is where the battery goes. it has this rubberized piece. You just remove that, and you can actually go ahead and slide the battery itself. There is this notch that you're supposed to open, twist it, press it all the way down, lock it, and then close that. There you go. So now we got the battery itself, and we have the eyepiece mounted. Let's open up this guy right here. Here's a strap. Like I said, it says Canon. Obviously, it looks like it's in gold stitching, gold color stitching. It does not say 1DX Mark II. It just says Canon, but it seems like a really nice strap. All right, I'm gonna put this on the side right here, and then here's the charger itself. So I just want to remove it, put them on the side. It has two plastic pieces that are like covers, and there you go. I'm gonna lift them higher so you guys can see them. And obviously you have all the light indicators that tell you 50%, 80%, and 100%. It says 50%, it gives you all the lighting on the side. It says 2 hours, it should be done 100%. And you have all the indicators on the top. So I'm just gonna put this back, and I'm gonna leave them on the side here so we can check the camera a little bit more. All right, so if you look on the side, on the back side right here, you have a fixed LCD screen. This is not rotatable, so for all of you fans that want a flip screen, you're not gonna get that on this camera, but what you're gonna get is, it's a weather seal camera, so regardless where you use it, I mean, if it's in the rain, if you're doing sports photography, if you're doing video, if it's a little bit, splashes of water, you should be fine as long as you have a weather seal lens as well with it. I would not recommend to submerge it on water because it's not fully waterproof, so don't do that. Now, let me open the cap in the front so you guys can actually see the sensor. I'm gonna bring it close. Let me lift it a little bit higher. Here's the sensor itself. This camera shoots up to 16 frames per second. So 14 frames per second standard, and then in live view, once the mirror is locked, it goes up to 16 frames per second. This camera also shoots video, so it shoots 4K video at 120 frames per second, and then it shoots 1080p at 120 frames per second. So 4K, 60 frames a second, 1080p, so you can do awesome B-rolls on this camera at 120 frames a second on 1080. So that's a really cool feature, and that's the main reason why we got the camera. If you guys look on the back, it has a really nice joystick. I'm gonna try and turn it on. Not sure if the battery is charged, but I would love to show you guys. But here's the joystick, here's the on and off switch for video. And then you have all the dials on top. This is where you can obviously mount your microphone, extra lighting equipment that you have. Has a really nice grip. What I also like it is that the bottom portion where the battery goes, it's a grip itself, and obviously you're gonna be able to shoot and then change your settings with the rotating wheel right here. So regardless of how you hold it, this camera is always ready to go. All right? All right guys, so what are we gonna do is we're gonna charge the battery first. Looks like the battery is not charged. That's the way it came delivered today. But I want to walk you over some of the ports that you have on the side right here. Here's all your mic and headphone jacks that you have here. All this is rubberized, obviously, to protect and keep the water out. And then here, it actually comes with an Ethernet port. And then on the side here, you can have your HDMI port, so you can connect your cables and connect your camera to your device. Right here on the back, this is where the card goes. This camera takes two cards. It takes a compact flash card, and also it takes a CF card, CFast card. And how do you open the door right here? See this notch right here? You open it up, you twist it, there you go. So you can actually put both cards in here. Now, obviously you want to have a CFast card if you're doing 4K, or if you are shooting like bursts of 16 frames per second. It helps a lot to have a fast card. But you can also, if you don't want to spend those cards, typically they cost quite a bit more. You can use just a compact flash card, and you're gonna get it a lot better price for it. But if you insert two cards, you can use the other one, the compact flash, as a backup. Insert the card right here, and then just close the door itself right here. All right, so what are we gonna do is we're gonna charge enough about specs. I want to charge the battery first so we can go out there. We're going to pair this with a Canon L series 24-70 lens, and we're going to take some shots and some video so you can actually see how this camera looks, what kind of photo does it take, and how does the video look on this camera. We're going to try and do some B-rolls as well so you can see that quality. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to stop the video here and obviously go outside and do some extra shots. Alright guys, as you can see, this is a fantastic camera. You saw some of the test shots that we did with this camera. You saw some of the work, video work that we did with this camera. This is a fantastic camera. Obviously professionals, a lot of professionals, a lot of YouTubers use this camera. Some people even vlog with it. The only downside on the camera, obviously other than the price, which is a pricey camera, it's going to be the weight. You know, just keep that in mind that it does have some weight, but I think that's a trade-off that you have to deal with. But on top of that, it's fantastic build quality, feels really good in your hand, and actually I'm okay with the extra weight just to get the quality like this. So if you like this video, please give us thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Until next time, thanks for watching.